Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, March 24th, 2026. Let's take a look what we have in the economic calendar for today. So the first situation here is in form of the, let me just take a look at the medium and medium high importance data. There you go, data from Japan, core CPI and national CPI data. All of them were worse than expected. Global services PMI worse than expected as well. Plenty of the services PMI are scheduled for release for today. From Eurozone, from France, from Germany. Germany is scheduled for release at 9:30. Manufacturing PMI and services PMI at the same time. Unemployment rate in Poland scheduled for release at 9:30. Manufacturing PMI, composite PMI and services PMI are scheduled for release at 10 o'clock. These data are from Eurozone, and 30 minutes later composite manufacturing and services PMI data from the UK are scheduled for release. During the US session, we got non-farm productivity scheduled for release at 1:30 together with the unit labor cost, and from Canada manufacturing sales. S&P Global Services PMI and composite PMI and manufacturing PMI data from the USA are scheduled for release at 2:45. At the same time, Bank of England MPC member Peer will give a speech, and at 4 o'clock, Gemma President Joachim Nagel will give a speech. Lane's speech will be at 4:45, and at 6 o'clock we got two-year note action. At 9:30 we got API weekly crude oil stock data release. So quite a busy day, including the PMI releases, services, composite and the manufacturing PMI data. So we can see what's their condition. Nevertheless, without any further ado, let's switch to the charts and we start with euro dollar. So the euro dollar on 4-hour time frame chart yet again tests the trend line and it gets rejected. As you can see, we made a local high at 1.1640, then get rejected, and we are testing the 100 periods moving average from above. 1.5576 is the 100 periods moving average. It looks like this market might be moving lower quite soon, especially because there is obviously some kind of a trend line that is waiting to be violated. But with this kind of a momentum, 55 points only, it doesn't actually look like this market is quite strong whatsoever. 5-wave impulsive to the downside has been completed. Now ABC to the upside has been completed, but it looks like the market is moving up and down in order to produce more complex and time-consuming corrective cycles. So please keep an eye on current situation. We might see something cooking here. British pound, the same situation. Yet again, it was rejected from 1.5478, the technical resistance and the high for the wave 4. So you can see this corrective wave is developing into more complex and time-consuming kind of a cycle. It looks like we hasn't finished the movement in this corrective wave yet. Momentum oscillates up and down, 60-40, 60-40. So the market is not skewed to the downside or to the upside. So neither bulls nor bears are in charge of this position of this market. So the market is still moving in range during the continuing the correction. US dollar versus the Japanese yen, after very nice movement to the upside to test the recent swing high at 159.91, got smashed overnight and we broke below the technical support. Now resistance 158.59. Yet again the same situation. The market is moving up and down here around the level of 50. So no, this is not a direction for this market. So the range continues. Next target, obvious target 160. Local technical support 157.52. Nevertheless, it still doesn't actually look like a strong one. Gold market smashed down to 4,090. Right now is trying to bounce. As you can see, very nice pin bar here at the end of the move. Bullish engulfing. Nevertheless, it went only to 4,512, but the market is trying to move back up into very specific extremely oversold conditions. So far, no avail. Look at this, very strong movement to the downside. The bottom for the wave A has been tested, and this level here has been tested. So let me just place this line on the chart. So you can see this level here is the key short-term level for the bulls. It needs to be violated. S&P 500, big bounce to the upside for yesterday, almost touching the supply zone, the same famous supply zone that was violated. Nevertheless, for today, it's already being sold across the board. So the bears are back. Crude oil, big smash to the downside after 101.61 rejection yet again. So this is definitely our level to keep an eye on. Movement down towards 84.45, where the 100 periods moving average is, and then consolidation around this level. Right now it's moving a little bit up, local high 92.12, and it's testing the technical resistance level. So any rejection here might even smash the prices of crude oil towards $78 yet again. And last but not least, the Bitcoin, very nice movement to the upside yesterday, back above the level of 71,000. Right now it's moving lower yet again, as it was unable to break above this technical resistance. Next target eventually is 73,340, 399, but first we need to break definitely above this technical resistance. Otherwise, this situation here will be much more difficult for the bulls. It looks like the market is back inside of the range, and it doesn't actually want to go anywhere near the level of 75. For now, we're going back to the 100 periods moving average and trading just around this level. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.